Yeah, last time we finished at, if I remember correctly, the versionary group went first with 2 or 3 chimeras and half of your platoon. So 25 people plus Sigmund. That for the past couple of days, because it's just like training montage of them destroying shit, wrecking orcs' ass, and at least like biting small groups as typical guerrilla tactics. Yeah, they've been doing that, trying to divert attention and force some orcs to focus on their backline, as they are operating way behind enemy line. And the last thing we did, I mentioned that I did some rolls, and it turns out that one specific orc, that you will soon learn who he is, had fucking enough. And the last scene we finished with was that through some ruins of buildings, suddenly they disintegrate as massive Squiggoth, gargantuan even, actually in the back, accompanied by another one, albeit small. They charge through ruins with thunderous noise and crush debris flying all around. But now it seems more or less like they don't know exactly where Chimera are, like they don't spot them immediately, so there's like quick time events so Sigmund with cameras and these guys can do something. And it's more of like, who knows, maybe they predicted, maybe their wah instinct told them that there is a shit going on around. So, Sigmund, what do you do? And yeah, with that previous roll, you see that both of them have armaments on them, so they both have Houdas.
They have whatas?
How's it called? I'll give you a time.
It's fine, go ahead. Bless you.
Bless you.
Impressive.
Decidedly so.
Where is it? Fucking hell, where is it? Squiggoth Houda. It's...
Oh, holder. Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
It is the place in which the Squiggoths are held.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, massive armored fighting platform called Houda. Laden with artillery and packed full of boys. They're typically the size of Chimera transport. Yeah, so basically from a distance you can see that they have this thing that's basically made from scrap metal, scavenged armor plates, stripped hulls of enemy fighting vehicles, and this is like fucking abomination welded together and working only because of fucking orcish shenanigans. And before you decide to do anything specific, I can give you as a free action. I'll do hard, so -20 awareness check to see if you spot a leader on one of those Squiggoths.
Cool, that means I do it at flat, so let's see. And I get to re-roll it, so hopefully I'll pass it. Nope, that is... Jesus.
99 and 92, we begin with some solid rolls.
Yeah, got it.
1 second.
You're not there, I don't know if you can.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's still the moment where only Sigmund from player characters is on site on the ground.
Well, who did we have with him? Kenneth is with him?
I don't know, I only understood that you sent Sigmund and half of your platoon, and I never asked if you sent anybody from command squad. Any named character, to be honest. I assumed you didn't, but if you want to change it now, then I will allow that retcon.
It'd only be one, so...
Personally, I would send the Vox operator.
Vox operator?
And Aldous?
He has a multi-laser.
That'll sure help him look at stuff.
That and, well, I figured who else would go with Sigmund.
No, true. Antalius is like not slowly, but on steady path of being fucking converted and going full cyborg,
You
or at least heavy cyborg or something.
embracing the right path.
Yeah, so sadly you only like see on top of it like a bunch of orc boys, and you cannot really discern a leader that leads this Squiggoth patrol. So what's your immediate reaction? What do you order through Vox?
Do they know we're there yet?
Not really, but the thing, it's pretty logical that if they are around and they almost went through your like route, it means they might have idea that something's around. So it's either up to you if you want to like say, okay, hide, play cat and mouse, or something.
How close are we to the base? You say?
Which base? The main base where
The base where we're heading to, where we're serving as a distraction while the other group does their thing.
10 clicks.
I need to like double check, because there's like main fort where the bad guys will be, and you want to divert attention from there. So you're talking about other like orcish outposts or something?
Well, the point of this is to distract. We don't want to distract too far away. So
Actually, that I think that was the idea.
Well,
But
they
you-
need to be able to close back in and attack.
Yeah,
So
but
it's the balance.
at this point, like, unless you just send an order that send people now, but I assume that you went almost immediately, so there's still at least a week and a half. Like, they went, the diversionary group went almost immediately, so it's like a day after initial briefing. So they work for at least few days doing diversions, and I would say that is still at least a few days, maybe a full week before the main bad guy. And the intel guys will confirm it. So to make it clear, your main targets are not there yet. They will be here in a few days.
So hold off then.
Wait a minute. I thought they were already here. If they're not here, then why are we attacking?
The idea was that to remind, I think I remember the idea that also Admir presented to you, that in 2 weeks' time, max, the main bad guys, the leader of Grimtooth, which is a lovely warlord named Genghis Grimtooth Gitslaver, will arrive on this planet alongside his underbosses. They will go together and meet up in their like fortress.
Okay.
And to create a distraction and diversion, to create some sort of distraction and diversion over time that will maybe shake unity of orcs, or maybe force them to just disperse their forces from main base, for example, is to make diversionary attacks over the course of those 2 weeks preceding arrival of and when the date when Greentooth comes slowly approaches, then the rest of the group is sent also behind enemy lines, and then you use the remaining time to approach the base from behind enemy lines, where the defenses will be easiest, and combining that with the diversionary group that will rejoin with you, you will make a lightning fast attack on main base.
Well, okay then.
Well, fucking up.
So what do you guys want to do? Because this is ultimately about you. What you guys are going to do. doing near attack.
We're waiting until it's been confirmed the war boss has entered the compound, correct?
Well, if the point of this attack is to kill the war boss, then yeah.
I mean, what happens now is just the result of you doing those diversionary attacks over the past few days. So finally somebody decided to check it out, and that's why the Squiggoths are here. And no, there is no confirmation that Warboss is incoming. The Imperial Intelligence Navy is not confirming that he's coming yet, but he... So, Sigmund, about this situation of yours current.
Like I said, I would talk to the rest of the group because we're the distraction. We're not the mission. What they are doing is the mission. What do Zhao and Xanthus think?
Yeah, but I'm just saying that it takes time to talk with the team, and I want some almost like some moment decisions now, because if you like
hunker down, try to not.
If you dilly-dale, then they might spot you. Okay, so you send out command to other Chimera guys. Find cover, disperse, or something along the lines, and let's see how well they gonna do it actually. Okay, were there two or all three chimeras in the versionary group?
I think it was only two.
Three.
Really?
Yeah, we were going to spread it out over three, because two was going to be just a little bit too tight.
Actually,
20
that
Could Zhao afford to get enough chameleon line cloaks to cover a kind of?
Yeah, I got enough to get all 50.
I'm talking about making a joke about covering the chimera. The actual vehicle.
I mean, you mean like a large top, a cumulative line
Yeah.
top? You laugh, but
I'm
that's actually
joking.
a
No,
thing.
you can't. I don't think you.
That is the thing. It's in only war.
Really?
I mean, there's no
Jesus.
price for it, but Camilio line netting, yes. I mean, if you would have asked beforehand, then yes, you would have. But yeah, there's camera netting for tanks in modern era, and there's Camilio line netting for for 40k. So it's a thing. It's there. It exists. If you want it, I don't expect it to be more than 1,000 or so, and I can swing that quite easily. It'd be
For a
part of the
tank?
armies.
For a
Yes.
covering a tank, I feel like it should be.
There's Camillo line netting that's supposed to cover like
No. I'm
bases
talking
and
price.
whatnot.
Price. Price. I feel like something covering a tank. 1,000.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it's in only wars.
I remember we increased the price of the.
It's in only war, so it would be up to him to set a price. But at the same time, I mean, this is something we wouldn't ever use this as a cadre release, so we would probably return this with the chimeras. So I imagine this is just requisitioned rather than bought. I mean, I can roll a requisition number. Okay. Yeah, we would have found it.
Well, anything that helps us hide from these guys. Well.
So yeah, they could easily have Camillo line netting.
Okay, that 19 was for Imperial guys. The other drivers, they performed admirably. As for you, Zygmunt, I'm not gonna
I
ask.
have bonuses.
I'm not gonna ask you to conceal because that doesn't make sense. Either tech or tactica or something.
I have concealment stuff. I have my what's it called?
So why you fucking shit? It shows that your concealment is 20.
I have a bonus. I don't have it ticked, but I have like chameleon. So
Actually,
if I roll a 40, I can. If I roll a 40 or lower.
Concealment.
Hope I don't roll a 90.
Even if concealment doesn't work, I'm still gonna give you either both Tactica Imperialis and Techius, and my explanation is that you just know how to order guys, how to hide,
do the
and with tech use you know how to like make like not kill the engine but like go into stealth mode, more or less.
That's true. I could probably fly and lure them away from the rest. That's a good point.
You're Mechanicus.
Yeah.
Use your horse shit.
That's
you
true.
have so much of it.
That's a good point. I should lure them away from the rest.
I mean, if you run, but I still give you opportunities to make.
I'll try my tech. My tech use is really unfit. Well, 99% speed.
Okay. So basically, you manage to both on Chimera that you are and order. Is Antalius with you on Chimera, or is he on the second one, or the other?
What's his duty again?
He's Vox operator.
He would not be with me, because I would be in the frontmost Chimera, and he being a support would be in probably the rearmost.
Yeah, so, and then rearmost, then Antalius also helps out sending like information how to. Chimeras don't have stealth mode, but they're doing tech tricks to make them less. You know what I want to say? I don't have proper word. The thing that you do when you like, for example, they did in Matrix with the ship. They just killed the lights, killed engines, so it's like it was harder to go like silent. So yeah, like when you hide through like very good cover, like ruined garage, some partially underground, you hear like as those massive squiggoths are. You can hear them and perhaps even from time to time see them as they're going through ruined streets and through abandoned buildings and just like fucking toppling one as they are scoring the. And you know what, I'm gonna give you another awareness test, but this time because they are closer it's challenge, so it's +0 from me.
Cool, I get a +20. And I can do it again because I get my what's it called? I'll take that. I'll take the one that passed.
Do you speak Orc?
No, I do not.
Ah, shit. So basically,
I do have a Vox open. I imagine Zhao is a polyglot.
If you can pass it along, I have secret time.
See, I'm able to do it. Don't roll a 100. I'm just rolling super high.
yeah. Okay, so what Sigmund gets is that he thinks, like, he's quite intelligent, like you have quite high logic, so you understand that this is like you hear talking between like underling and somebody important, like there's like not orderly but rare voice. Like you feel the subtle fuck, I cannot pronounce. Subtle difference between underling and commanding officer, so to speak. And what Joe gets is the underboss. There's no one that and then like the other. Keep it looking, you bloody kids. Underboss Skull Hunter is not that mistaken. They are here. Oh. Okay. Follow the plan. You idiots! Stop! Find them! Step. If you don't find them, you don't follow them. Yeah, for now they probably won't be able to find you, but who knows for how long they gonna like search the area.
Yeah, I should probably lure them away. Oh, it's getting dangerous.
Let's see. Am I able to text to your data slate at this range?
Possibly. I don't know. That'd be up to the GM.
I don't see why not. Really.
Oh well, they don't have. They're not. This is encrypted, and they wouldn't be able to break in anyway because they don't have that kind of technology. Because they're orcs and they suck. Sigmund, remind me, do the chimeras carry loud hailers?
What halos?
Loud hailers broadcast.
Oh, I don't know. GM, do they? I can.
Fuck. To be honest, I don't really know. I know that we think they only have like very light armament or something. I don't really remember.
Do you have a skull thing?
Servo skull?
Yeah.
There's probably one.
What kind?
I should have one. I don't know why I don't have a servo skull. It'd be up to the GM whether or not I have one and what it is. For what we were doing, a recon skull would be useful.
Yeah,
skull
if
would
it makes
probably
if it
be
makes
how we
sense
have
for your mission, then you might have it, especially if it's concerned data exchange and whatnot.
It wouldn't be a loud hailer.
Like, I imagine it makes sense that Zhao can like send some information to Signal. Like the diversion squad has contact with like guys on the orbit.
Okay. Okay, so secondary question, would I be able to essentially take control of the servo skull and use it like a drone?
I could. I don't know if you could. I don't know how far you are away.
Yeah. Oh, well, you might be able to use that to, it's easily replaced, and they, if you keep it just out of range of the, it's a small target, and they're not the best shots, if I can recall, so just, it'll be less risk to yourself, and you can lead them on a little merry chase.
GM, could I use spare parts for? That's I actually not very tech pre. Actually, no. I got an idea. GM, could I remove a radio from one of the remove a Vox from one of the chimeras and rig it to just make noise and have it fly away?
Okay.
I'll do a tech use. See if I can do it.
Yeah, you can.
Wow.
I mean, it's still a better roll than it's below 50.
Yep, that's good. Something. It's a lot of something. But yeah, so that's not difficult. Bye, Agent Scully.
Wait, I'm gonna just check your shit if I want. It probably wouldn't make sense.
I have spare parts in my.
No, not looking about that. I'm just wondering if I should be at. No, I'm not gonna be a dick and ask it to roll and make a see. Never mind.
I mean, that makes sense.
Eh,
That's why things like spare parts exist.
we'll do it differently.
Oh, well, I mean, if it's something that I can transmit over, I can speak to them.
I mean, initially I only understood that this is like basically transmitter with noise, not people talking.
I mean, it is, but if I could manage to speak over it, that'd be... Well, I wouldn't do much more than just mock them in their own language.
That would be awfully useful.
Yeah, go for it.
I mean, I'm using a Vox. I was basically just gonna rig
Yeah,
it to make like a siren noise as it went by, but it probably wouldn't be terribly difficult to rig it